How's it going, everybody? It's PJ for Pete_J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch, coming to you from Ranger's Path, the National Park Simulator, which, for whatever reason, is one of the hardest games I've ever encountered just to freaking record. I just, there's been, I got to take some of the blame here. I have at times forgotten to turn my mic on or switch a mic off, but there is, for some reason, the NVIDIA app wants to continually stop recording. It just, out of nowhere, will just shut off, and you're like, I don't understand why it's doing that. So this has been, it's an amazing game. I have a lot of fun playing it, and I really want to bring it to you. But honestly, I have never experienced so many problems as I've experienced with this. So let's do this. We're going to do day one, and if we can get through it and get it on film and get the audio recorded, I'm going to be happy. We're going to set our goals realistically here. So we're going to start with a new game. Again, this is my fourth time I'm trying to do this, and all four times I've had issues. So, and each time I've gotten so into the game, I've wound up sitting for a couple hours playing the game because I enjoy it that much. And then you get to the end and you find out you've got nothing to show for it. That's a little exasperating. But we're going to do some character creation right now. Right now, you only have two options. You have male or female. Those are your archetypes. And then in the face, for faces, you have three options. Looks like Asian American, African American, and Caucasian American. So that's okay with that. Same options here. So we're going to go with the male. We'll go with the Caucasian. We're going to hold the P down to start our Ranger career. It's a beautiful game, and it's a lot more in depth than I gave it credit for. So I've been very pleasantly surprised.
Hey, name's Effie Morales. I'll be your radio contact out here in Faremont National Park. This park's big, beautiful, and mostly held together with duct tape and goodwill. We're short on help. That's where you come in. You'll be hiking, fixing, checking permits, keeping folks from walking off cliffs. It's not glamorous work, but it matters. Don't worry if it feels like you're lost in the woods. You probably are. You'll figure it out. Radio's waiting for you at Ranger HQ. Pick it up. I'll be there. That's how this whole thing works. I've got your back. Mostly. Welcome to the wild, rookie.
So we've met Effie Morales, who's our lady in the chair. Movement and camera. Use W to move around. Adjust your view with the mouse to stay aware of your surroundings. Welcome to Faremont. Your new life as a ranger starts with the essentials. Your radio and uniform. Head to Ranger HQ. If you look down there in the lower left-hand corner, you can see that's kind of a mini map there. It's also your watch. So you hit your Q button and you switch over to your watch. You've got the date. You've got the weather forecast. You got the time. I don't know what those other three buttons are, but we'll find out, right? So before we go anywhere, I just want to check. All right, so we're going to move along here. Heading up the stairs. Again, it is a beautiful game, and it really is kind of in depth here. We got some people standing out. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he is not a duly deputized.
Worth it.
Yeah, we got lots of lichen here. Don't touch our lichen. That's our lichen. But yeah, it's a very beautiful game. I really enjoy it. I'm going to try not to tip my hand too much. Like I said, I have gone through this at least 4 times.
Radio talking. I promise I'm not haunted. Come grab me at the Ranger HQ.
All right, so Effie's in there.
No name.
Pick up the radio. Press E when you see a prompt to interact with the world.
Rookie.
Pick up the radio to get started.
If we're going to get anything done today. Good, you found the radio. I was starting to think I'd have to fire up the old emergency siren. Let's get you dressed. Head over to your wardrobe. Your uniform should be inside.
You got it, Effie. But here's headquarters. Can't go through there. But you can see we do have other people. It's funny because we're the only ones that work actually in the park. Everybody else is kind of sitting here manning the phones.
Totally could not.
Dude, we don't have the money for you to be pounding that stuff. How you doing, brother?
You'd be amazed what people try in flip-flops.
I really wouldn't. I'm kind of... So this is kind of Ranger HQ. This is where... Okay, dude, seriously, don't hit the thing again. And we're going to come back here. We'll do some exploring out back here in a while. But right now, we got to get ourselves ready for our day. We got our radio. We got to go put our uni on. And start helping Effie Morales take care of this park. So you can walk pressing W. Obviously WASD. So W is forward, A is left, S is right, D is backwards. There we are. Clerk Schmidt, submit, approve, forget. Okay. So this is going to be our quarters. So it's not the headquarters, but it's our quarters. You can hit the shift button, I believe it is, and you'll run.
I'm gonna find myself a nice big stick.
Okay. Good for you, dude. I'm tipping my hand a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. This is our ranger station. Ranger, get ranger uniform. Press the wardrobe and press E to equip your uniform. Okay, so this is kind of our station. This is where we have our little kitchen here. Gather around the stove. Get ranger uniform. Okay, I'll do that. Here's the bed where we sleep. So at the end of the day, we'll come over here and we'll take a load off. This is the bathroom in case you wanted to shower up. Sink. Always got to check to make sure the toilet works. Nope, don't work. Okay. So we'll put our ranger uniform on.
All set? Radio, uniform, vague sense of purpose? Yeah, you're a ranger now. Welcome to the woods.
Cool.
Time to put you to work. I've marked a trail on your map that needs some love. It's one of two we'll need fixed before we even think about visitors.
All right. Press M to open the map. The map shows your current position, active mission, unlocked districts, and discovered points of interest. Use filters and map controls to narrow in on specific objectives. You can place a custom marker anywhere for later reference. Check the map regularly to stay orientated. Plan your route, locate mission areas, and revisit places you've explored. Get the escape out there, and up in the upper left-hand corner, you can see our little badge there. It shows us what level we're at. First trail. The park's not open until the trails are. Let's start with this one. Locate the trailhead. Okay. So let's step out on the veranda here. We'll hit the M. There's our map. Okay, so the trailhead, I think that's 3. I think the 3 is the trailhead. So, I think I can waypoint. There you go. I added a waypoint by pressing the left mouse button. We're currently here. So I think what we'll do is make a left, follow this down. There's a bridge over the roadway here, so we'll head that way and take care of our first trail. And that's the thing is, it seems like right now what's going on is the park is actually closed. So we as pretty much the only field operatives in the park, our job is to go through each of the trails and to make the repairs and make them safe again for visitors. Let's go ahead and hit the shift button. We'll run a bit here. And once we do that, as Effie said, once we get those trails up to code, so to speak, then we can open up and we'll start to see more visitors. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do I take care of that or do I not? So as you can see there, you hit the tab button, hold it down, and you'll get your wheel of tools. And when you look at it, you can see the little symbol of a hammer. So we'll go ahead and hit the hammer. And this is mini game. Oop, I was a little outside there, but we got it. So now you got the little screwdriver symbol. So we'll grab that. Hit the E button, and then you just turn. There you go. First repair underway. Although I'm not sure I was supposed to make that repair. I might have jumped ahead a little bit there, but that's the kind of thing we're going to be doing. We're going to have to make repairs as we go along. That's how I do it. If you come across something that's broken, you might as well fix it. So again, tab, it's got the hammer symbol. Oh, wait a minute. Got the you can see out there the rabbit. Although, okay, we haven't. I'm tipping my hand again, Pete. Again, I'm sorry, but we're going to hit an explanatory situation where it's going to explain to you what that is and why it is. And I've already jumped ahead with the repairs, so I'm going to hold on for a while and just not try to jump ahead too much. Okay, so there we go. You saw some critters there taking off. So they've heard me on the trail. All right, we're coming up to our trailhead, and this is the Feller's Gate Loop. So we're going to go to the Feller's Gate Loop, and again, we're going to walk this trail, make sure it's safe.
That's the one. Looks like it lost a fight with a decade of bad weather. If you focus a bit, you'll notice where it needs work.
Tools and repairs. Every repair requires the right tool. Hold tab to open the tool wheel and choose what you need, then interact with the object to get to work. Start with the hammer and secure the thing that happened, and all that's good stuff. I got to read faster. I was never known for my speed reading. Okay, so we got the hammer, and again, here we got the mini game. You want to... Oop, a little early on that one, but I think we're okay. That symbol, paint kit. Hold tab to open the tool menu and select the paint kit. Use it to restore the faded trail marker on the trailhead sign. Follow the outline and fill it in carefully. All right, so we're going to... There's our paint tool. We're going to hit E. Here's our paint, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill in this arrow.
That's what I like to see.
Thank you.
The second marker should be close. You can use your map if you lose your bearings.
Okay. Hitting tab will put your tool away, and you can see, go this way. Oh. And I'm going to go to escape, and I'm going to photo mode. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's Feller's Bridge, I think. There we go. It's a nice, clean photo. Let's escape out before we take off. Okay, you didn't see anything? Feller's Gate is discovered. So we have discovered this point of interest. And now, again, do I tip my hand? Later on in the game, what will happen is, as you're walking around the park and stuff, you will have visitors who will come up and say, hey, where's Feller's Gate? And now that you've found it, you'll be able to direct them to that path. So that's pretty cool. That's the other thing about it, is not just the visitors to the park are not just going to ask you about where stuff is. They're going to ask you about the Ranger Sense. Hold the right mouse button to activate Ranger Sense. Use it to locate mission objectives and details that need your attention, like trail markers, damaged structures, footprints, or other clues in the environment. It's especially useful when visibility is low or when you are unsure of what you're looking for. So there it is, holding the right mouse button. We turn this way. You can see a little bit of a yellow outline there. Let's get closer to it. We'll see. Oh, it's a trail marker. So you can see that's broken. We need our hammer. E. And more than likely we're going to have to repaint. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. E. And we'll go ahead. And this trail is the red trail. So
nice work. One trail officially revived. Next one's a bit rougher, and the campsite, well, you'll see. After that, visitors can finally set foot in here again.
All right. Restoring trail.
One trail down, one more to go. But first, I've marked a campsite that needs some attention. Head over and take a look.
All right. So restoring trails. Restoring trails is the first step toward opening more of the park to visitors. A trail must have all markings restored and all obstacles cleared before it can reopen. When a trail is fully restored, the surrounding area is revealed on the map along with any new points of interest. Keep exploring. There is always more waiting to be discovered. Yes, sir. And or madam. So let's hit tab and put that away. And we're going to walk this trail. Actually, there's a, let's go up here real quick. Might as well explore the entire trail, right? The tipstone is discovered. So we've discovered the tipstone. Let's take a nice shot so we can send it back to mom, huh? We'll go to photo mode one more time. Can't raise the camera any. That's okay. There you go, Ma. How I spent my first day at work, huh? A nearby campsite is in rough shape. Let's fix it before anyone else tries to use it. Go to the campsite. Okay. So we've gotten this first trail done. Take a quick look at the map. So here it is. We've got this one done. It looks like we are heading to the campsite here. Okay. And again, we'll do some running. It's a big map, and you know, you can walking is cool because you get to see everything, but there are times when you're going to need to run because let's go ahead and fix as we go, right? It's the best way to do it. All right, screwdriver. There we go. Camping area this way. A broken table here. Again, same thing. A little bit of hammer. And let's get that screwdriver back out. All right, so tab, put that away. Here's the campsite right here. One dirty campsite. A nearby campsite is in rough shape. Let's fix it before anyone else tries to
That's
use
the
it.
site. Pretty rough, huh? Go ahead and get some photos. You know, in case no one believes us later.
Press C to equip the camera. Use it to document wildlife, plants, and structural conditions throughout the park. When you aim at something tied to a mission or the lexicon, a color indicator will appear. Wait for it to confirm focus before taking the photo. Now, if you hit tab, I was using the photo mode from the menu, but this is not the photo mode they're talking about. If you hit tab, down at the center there you see C. Press the C button, and you'll get your camera out. There you go. So this is the game camera, and we want to take a couple of pictures of
Got
the
what you
damage. Yeah.
Good. Now let's see what we can fix.
Took another one just in case. We'll hit tab. Oh, escape. Oh, C. Okay. C to put it away. So let's go ahead and take a walk and see what we can see here. Oop, litter picker. Hold tab to open the tool wheel and select the litter picker. Use it to collect trash around the park, aim at each piece of litter and pick it up. All right, so if we hit tab, litter picker. That needs a key. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take care of this bench while we're here. E. All right, there you go. Let's get our litter picker back out. There's a lot of litter here. Kids must have been out here partying around, making a mess of stuff, stuffing things. Oh, there's the one more. Okay. Right, yeah, that's it. Trash bag. Your trash bag fills as you collect litter. When it is full, head to the trash can and press E while holding the litter picker to empty it. Make a habit of emptying it so nothing gets left behind. All right, so we're going to head over here to this garbage can. It says empty. I don't know if you can read that, but it says empty the garbage bag, so we'll go ahead and toss that in the trash. Okay. Now, I saw that this picnic table needed some attention. Of course, it's going to need the hammer. Nothing in this world can't be fixed with a good shot from the hammer. Screwdriver. Hold tab and select the screwdriver. Use it to tighten the loose fittings on the picnic table. Rotate until each fitting is secure. Okay. There it is. Got a nice repaired picnic table. Everything looks okay. This is a campsite. These areas here are where people can set up their tents. I think we have a locker here that needs some work though. E. There you go. Food storage locker. Now we gotta it's a tab. Put that away. As you can hear, there are mosquitoes. So let's hit our C button and get a picture of the cleaned.
Look at you, making the place look almost respectable. That campsite won't win any awards, but it's clean, safe, and ready for whoever stumbles in next. Funny how a working fire pit and a patch of flat ground can make the whole forest feel a little more forgiving. Gives folks a place to land and keeps them from getting lost out here. At least one can hope, anyway. All right, rookie. If that first trail was practice, this one's the real deal. I've marked it on your map. Let's keep the streak going.
All right. Open the park. Just one last stretch of trail to fix. A few repairs, a little sweat, and the park will be ready to open its gates again. Locate the trailhead. So let's take a look at the map. And we'll locate our trailhead. I'm assuming this is the trailhead. Right there. Okay. There's our waypoint, although I don't really even think you need to put the trail point, but we'll go ahead and we'll take a walk over. Strawberry Overlook is what we're going for. That actually looks okay. I used our Ranger Vision there, just to kind of take a glance. I'm going to run a little bit. All right, let's stop running, take a look. Everything looks okay here. Vision. For some reason, all the garbage cans just always show up. See, so it says tab, litter picker, but I mean, there's no litter to pick up. It's just for some reason. All of the garbage cans tend to light up. Oh, we got some broken here. So we'll go. We need the screwdriver, so we'll go tab screwdriver. We'll put this sign back up. That'll get us ready to open. Help us. All right, tab to put our screwdriver away. Coming up to the broken tree right there. Coming up to the trailhead. Strawberry Overlook is what the name of this one is. So we'll have to get this one in shape. Once we do that, we will open. I believe that will open up this district. So while it is limited, we still have had a good start to our career here. And there's the trailhead, Strawberry Overlook.
Looks familiar, doesn't it? You handled the last one just fine. This should be more of the same.
Thank you, Effie. Okay, and this is what you get. Trail closed, do not enter, unsafe conditions ahead. So once we get this taken care of, that sign will come down, and we will be allowed to welcome guests to our park. At least to this district. That, I think we're going to need spray paint. So grab the paint. And we'll do E. So this district is red.
That's one problem solved. Next one's a bit heavier. A big old tree came down across the path, and it's not going anywhere on its own.
Okay. So we got the trailhead fixed up, and obviously when you look at it, I'll show you real quick. Right now we're dealing with this district, so you can see that, you know, this kind of orangish district here. But there's this one, there's quite a few. So quick glance: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's about 8 districts all total. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do. All right, so we got to clear the fallen tree. Axe and saw. Hold tab to open the tool wheel and select the saw. Use it to cut the fallen tree into sections. Push and pull steadily until each cut goes through. Then switch to the axe to split the logs. Okay, so we're going to go with the saw, right? Hit E, and then it's just pulling the mouse, going back and forth. There you go. Now we got to go to the axe, and we'll go E. Hold it down, wind up, bang, wind up, bang, wind up, bang. There you go. E. Whoop, bang, whoop, bang, whoop, bang. There you go. Put that axe away before you hurt yourself. All right, so we got that part. The other thing is, as you're noticing down in the map there, as we clear sections of the trail, it goes from being a dotted line to being a solid line. So as we clear more and more of the path, it will become more and more available. This is just the circle, right? I think that's it. This goes down here. Not sure if we get anything for discovering this, but you can see there's a little bit of a long bridge here. We're sure the kids love, you know, coming around here, checking it out. I'm not really seeing anything. Oop. Oh, we got something there. Okay. My ranger sense is tingling. Here we go, right here. We're going to need our hammer. Okay, got that taken care of. Be moving on here. This tree don't look so good, does it? Something off in that general vicinity, but we're gonna take this way here. Petal Pond discovered. Well, Petal Pond is actually back here. Nice little out of the way spot. Teenagers like to come and, you know, carry on and whatnot. We don't condone that type of behavior, but you know. All right, we got one more down log here, it looks like. All right. We're up to level 3. Level 3 rangers.
Are you a lumberjack? Because you handled that like a pro. Just one more marker standing between us and a functional trail.
Okay, I am a lumberjack. And I like to explore all the spaces as the ranger. Again, like I said, once we start seeing guests, they will ask us questions and we need to know information. So the more you know about the park, the better. You can't get in here. I don't know if this opens up at some point or not, but currently it's not open. Same thing with there's a box here that you can't, for some reason. Very conspicuous and yet unavailable. So I gotta believe that at some point that becomes available. And right now we're in the forest, so It's hard to show off how beautiful the game is. Once we start getting into other areas where there's overlooks and stuff, you'll see just how beautiful the graphics are in this game. It's really a lot of fun. Oops, sorry. All right, so we got one more repair, it looks like, and then we'll be able to open up this district, this trail. I don't know about the district, but definitely be able to open up the 2 trails and the campground. So we'll be getting pretty close, I think, right? We've discovered Petal Pond. We've discovered Feller's Bridge. We've discovered what is the tip? Let me just take a look real quick. It was here. Tipstone. So far so good. We've seen some rabbits, and I'm pretty sure we've seen some of the flora as well around the park. We'll be responsible for picking that up. Okay, I think I see what we need to do here. We'll need our hammer and E. Oops, wasn't very good. Spray paint. All right, Tipstone District is open.
Just like that, the park is ready to open. You did something real today, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. Not bad, rookie. Don't worry, there will be plenty more trails for you to repair.
Park districts, you have...
Ranger, I really hope I'm wrong, but it looks like there's a bear near your position. Don't panic, don't spook it. And if you can, take a picture.
All right. You have restored all trails within a park district. This opens the entire section to visitors and allows Faremont National Park to finally open its gates. Opening a district is just the beginning. Keeping it running is up to you. Repair fixtures, clean up complete missions, and assist visitors to earn review points and increase the district rating. Higher district rating levels unlock new facilities and additional mission types specific to that district. District rating reflects the overall condition of the area and can improve or decline over time. Each district's rating contributes to the overall park rating. Well-maintained districts attract more visitors and strengthen the park as a whole. As the park rating reaches new milestones, park-wide rewards and major upgrades become available. Open new districts as you go, but remember to return to the ones you have already restored. If left unattended, a district's rating can begin to decline. Check the status of every district in your tablet by pressing P. That is the difficult part, my friends, is as you start to take on more and more missions and you have to go and everything okay here? Yeah, okay. You still have to maintain these other ones, and as I showed you, this is a huge map. And I was out here somewhere, and obviously somewhere around here, and obviously these start to fall, they start to fall into disrepair because you can't be everywhere, and I'm hoping that I just haven't gotten to the point where we start to bring in more help, because I don't know what you do about that. We're looking for the bear. Now you can see down on the lower map there, it gives you the where the call came in. So it also gives you an area around that area to see. And what we want to do is we want to see the bear. Don't want to spook the bear. There is no crouch or anything, I don't believe, right? Yeah, no, there's no crouch. Oh, that's the camera. C is the camera. And we do want to try and get a picture of it. I think there it is. I think that's it. Lexicon, that's a bear. Top of the food chain out here. When you encounter a new species, press C to photograph it and record it in the lexicon. Lexicon, open the lexicon on your tablet by pressing L to review documented animals, plants, and other park data. Each entry contributes to the park's research archive and helps us better understand the park's ecosystem. Keep collecting data to expand our record of life in the park. Okay. I need to get a picture of it. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't want to spook it though. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, when you move in, you're not just zooming in, you're actually moving, you're walking in on the bear. So you have to understand that because you will spook the bear.
Well, you didn't get mauled and we got the shot. I'd call that a pretty successful wildlife encounter.
Documenting animal behavior. Animals behave differently.
Remember that campsite you cleaned up? Damage control was easy. Now, let's see how you do with people and their paperwork. Head back to the campsite and make sure everyone's got the right permits.
Okay. We're gonna have to take care of the campers. All right, so I guess the bear took off. I'm sorry about that, but what I wanted to show you was in the lexicon. We got the shot, new entry for animals. You go to bear, American black bear. So we've got movement. We want to get a picture of the bear drinking, eating, resting, and his awareness. And then you start to gather more information. And this information will be useful when you start to get questions from the visitors to the park. They'll ask you different things about the animals, and you'll have to answer those questions. And again, if you answer them correctly, you'll earn reputation points. And as we found out, the reputation points help with the park, and they will unlock some upgrades and stuff, which I have not gotten to that point yet where I've gotten upgrades. So I'm interested in seeing what those are. But let's go check out. We got to go hassle some people at the campsite. Make sure they got their papers in order. Everything's so far so good, right? I haven't seen anything broken. It shouldn't be. We just opened, so. Things okay here. Here's the campsite here. All right. So let's take a look around here. We got some people. All right, hey.
Campsites like this need a valid permit. If someone's missing one, smile, nod, and remind them this isn't the Wild West.
Permits. Dozens of visitors come to the park every day. Let me try that again. Dozens of visitors come to the park every day, and each one needs a valid entry card. As a ranger, it's your job to make sure those cards and any attached permits are in order. To begin a check, stand in front of the visitor and press E. Each card has an expiration date, valid hours, and any activity permits such as fishing or camping. Make sure the visitor's location, time, and activity match what the card allows. Permits. If something doesn't add up, choose how to respond. You can let them go. If everything seems to be in order, let visitors go about their day. Verbal warning. Remind visitors of park rules and give them a warning. Fine. Issue a fine when visitors violate park regulations. Ask to leave the park. In serious cases, ask visitors to leave the park immediately. So we don't want people to dislike the park. As you can see, we've got a full campground right here. Excuse me, ma'am, can I see your permit? Papers, please.
How's it going?
It's going great. Great. Can I see your permit? All right, she's got a basic afternoon pass for Faremont Park. It expires on 6/24/2026. Okay, the basic pass allows for nothing. Allows for nothing. Wait, no, the basic pass allows for fishing and the forest, okay, but not camping. So she cannot camp here, and $1,800 is in the afternoon, so that's okay. We'll give it back to her, but we're going to let her know this is an unauthorized activity.
It's not that big of a deal, right?
It is. I'm going to give you a verbal warning.
Understood. I'll do better. Be safe out here.
I appreciate that. Now she's gonna go and she's gonna pack up her. Dude, you
No
gotta.
one is taking care of this place. Good to run into you.
I'm running. I'm taking care of it. Let me see your permit, dude. All right, this gentleman, he's got the ultimate pass. It's an all-day pass. Expires 6/27, and the ultimate pass allows for camping, fishing, forest, and meadows. So we're gonna give it back to him. We're gonna say that's valid.
All clear then.
Yeah, you're good to go, and we're gonna let him go.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Catch you later.
Yes, sir. District score increased. All right, we got a couple folks sitting back here. How you guys doing? Can I see your permit, please?
Always nice to spot a ranger.
Nice to see a visitor. She's got the Basic Plus pass. It's an afternoon pass. It expires on the 26th. Basic Plus gives her camping, forest, and meadows.
Hello.
Afternoon, it is the afternoon, and it expires on the 26th, so she's okay. I'm going to say that's valid.
Glad that checks out.
Let her go.
Glad that's sorted. Catch you later.
Dude, you park rating milestones. You've reached the first park rating milestone. Good work, Ranger. Your reward will be waiting for you at the end of the day. Oh, cool.
Glad you're around.
I'm glad I'm glad you're around. How you doing? Can I see your permit,
Hey,
please?
doing your rounds?
I am, and you are next up. She's got the Pro Plus afternoon
everything all
class. We'll take it. I'll get to you in a minute. Don't run away. Pro Plus.
No one is taking care of this place.
I'm taking care. What are you talking? All right, so fishing, forest, and meadows. She cannot camp. Pro Plus, afternoon, 6/28. Everything else is okay. It's just this, ma'am, is an unauthorized activity.
Really? I thought I had it.
No, you got the Pro Plus, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give a verbal warning.
Got it, Ranger.
Yeah, you're okay.
Catch you later.
You're not bad. I'm not. Where'd you go? Where did she go? There she is. Yeah, you tried to get away, but I'm going to need to see your permit as well.
Good to run into you.
It's good to run into you. Can I see your permit, please? You have the Pro Plus as well. And as we just established, it's afternoon, 6:29. Again, we're at 6:23, so
Hi
she's
there.
okay. But this is,
Good day for a walk,
and see, they
huh?
take their tents down. That's pretty cool. I'm going to give it back, but the Pro Plus does not allow for camping. So, unauthorized activity.
Wait, if I don't have it, I can't be here at all.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. So I will give a verbal warning.
Got it, Ranger.
And just like that, you became the most feared clipboard in the forest. This is what protecting the park actually looks like. Might not be glamorous, but it's important work.
And as long as we're here, I think this is what they're all talking about, is that there's...
Ranger, we've got a problem. Someone's gone missing. It's getting late, and some of those trails are impossible to navigate. Bad timing, worse terrain, but you're all we've got. Last known locations on your map. Go.
All right. We got to do a rescue, folks. Let's take a look at the map. The last known location. Wow, they were out here. We're here. All right, take a right and then take this over. This is, again, we're branching into a new district. You said right? I got kind of confused. Yeah, we're gonna go right. Seems counterintuitive.
Hey, doing your rounds?
Yeah. No, I'm on a rescue mission actually. I gotta. Although I guess I shouldn't spill the beans like that, right? They don't need to know that somebody's in trouble. Yeah, just doing my rounds. As far as you know. No, you can't. Okay, we gotta go this way anyway. Thinking.
Not to be dramatic, but it's now or neverish. We're running out of daylight.
Okay, so I gotta, I need my map back. Obviously this is another path that's closed, but I'm not, I'm gonna try and get this guy. Uh-oh. There's a bear in the vicinity. see if we can find this guy here. Or person. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, but... Whoop! Sorry. Was it my mouse? I banged my mouse. Oh, there he is. Come up here and we'll head him off.
All right, you've got eyes on them. Make sure they are stable. Then check back in with me.
Got it, Izzy. Alright, I'm gonna inspect. Oop, I gotta hold both. Okay, right mouse button and left to inspect, but you gotta... Heat exhaustion and bruised shin. I'm gonna help the visitor. Heat exhaustion, we're gonna go with, give water.
Thank you. I couldn't swallow before.
Yeah, well, you're a little dehydrated. We'll get first aid on that bruise.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you. That's better, I think.
You've earned yourself a break. Let the forest take care of itself for a few hours.
I owe you everything.
And then I press the X button to call
They're
for
safe
rescue.
now. That's what matters.
Yeah.
But the fact they got lost at all, that's on us. Let's make sure it doesn't happen again. Well, that's enough heroics for one day. There's a bed with your name on it back at the hut. Mornings tend to sneak up on you out here, and I've got plenty for you to do in the morning. Head back and get some rest, rookie.
All right, I'm gonna try and pick up this trail to get back to the Rangers' quarters. Well, we made a rescue. We should feel good about ourselves, and I do. I feel good about us. Feel good about the park. We got the park up and running. We got the campsite going. Visitors to the park know there's a new sheriff in town. You're still walking around. That's okay. I mean, you can walk around. You just can't camp.
How's it going?
It's going well, but I got to get back home. Otherwise, I'm going to wind up falling asleep right here. right here in front of you. I'll just drop to the ground. We Rangers. Hello. All right. Oh, man. Come on
Hello
now.
again.
Hello.
What happened? Did I miss something? I missed something, didn't I?
Hope someone fixes this soon.
I'm fixing it now. Do you see that?
Hello again.
Not you. No, you can
Till
go.
next time.
Yeah. How about that? How about me working here? How about that? There you go. Tab, put that away. Gotta go to bed. Open park rating. I gotta go look at my park rating. But first I gotta get some sleep. Alright, so this is behind. We didn't want to be behind. We wanted to be out front. But again, that's that behind area that we will take a look at. Even park rangers needs a rest. Out here, even rest is part of the job. Head back to your ranger hut and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll be here before you know it. Okay. So there's the ranger's office. We got to go to the ranger's quarters. See, and these guys always standing there, never doing nothing. The only person working out in the park is me. I'm the only one doing anything. Faremont Ranger. Okay, here we go.
Good night, Ranger. Try not to dream about paperwork. That's my job. And one last thing. You did good today. We're lucky to have you. I mean that.
Thanks, Effie. End of the day. When night falls, return to your ranger hut and to end your shift, stand near the bed. Stand near the bed and press E to sleep until morning. You'll be reminded when it starts to get late. If you stay out too long, the game will automatically skip to the next morning. If you're too far away from the ranger hut, you will have to spend the night under the stars. You'll start the next day where you left off. Rest up. The park will need you again tomorrow. All right, so here we go. Sleep until our next shift. So here's our little shift report for the 23rd. Tuesday the 23rd, the rating system, Tipstone District is up 1. Our progression, we're at level 5 Ranger. We gained 2,550 experience, and we completed 0 of 0 callouts. Our activity was 7 of 20 flora, and then 2,460 out of 1,000 steps, I guess. And right now our reputation points for Tipstone District is at 25, so getting our sleep. We're after it, 7:30 in the morning.
Good morning, sunshine. Looks like you survived your first night. Before you head out, check your wardrobe. There's a little something waiting for you.
Okay.
And just like that, we've got a full-fledged rookie on our hands. That's more than just a hat. It's a symbol. Of what exactly? Now that part's up to you.
Now that makes it real, folks. That makes it real. And we can take the hat, put the hat on or take it off by hitting the H button. And obviously now that we're full-fledged Rangers, we're going to go ahead and put that back on. Let's step out on the veranda here. Hit the L, because I saw something that said, hit the lexicon, flora, landmarks. Office. All right, so we're gonna what we're gonna do is we're going to call it here. Again, we did do the first day.
Mountain cottontails have been active in a region nearby. If you see one, try to get a few good photos. The location's marked on your map.
Okay, where? Let's go to the map. Oh, it's up here. So this is where the cottontails would be. I'll tell you what, before we sign out, let me show you the back area.
That's your decision. Let's just keep moving forward.
Ranger callouts. You've just received a ranger callout. There are optional assignments that reflect your regular duties around the park. When a callout comes in, it will appear briefly on your watch. You can choose to accept it or let it pass. Completing callouts helps raise the district's rating and earns XP toward unlocking main missions. Let too many callouts slide in the same area and that district's rating may begin to drop. You can check active callouts in the office tab on your tablet by pressing O. There you can cancel an active callout. Is that O or Q? No. There you can cancel an active callout or pause incoming callouts if you need a
We're short on
ship.
plant references for this region. If you see anything worth documenting, take a few shots. I've sent the location.
Keep opening and maintaining districts by restoring trails, completing callouts, repairing fixtures, and assisting visitors. The park is in your hands now. Let's hit X.
That's a relief. I was hoping you'd take it.
Yeah. See, I think this is how I got roped in last time, was because you get she starts throwing a bunch of stuff. So we're heading up this way. But before we do that, let's like I said, let's go around the back, and I'll show you what the.
Ask me about lichens, please. I've been waiting.
I'm not asking you about lichens. You got to stop accosting people with that. People don't come to the park to ask you about lichens.
If one more person tries to edge of a cliff,
Yeah, I know. So that around back of the ranger's office, we have this area here. There's a beautiful statue of a bear up here. The bear. We got a couple of Faremont Park maps on either side. Those lead to the bathroom. That's another trail that takes us to a different area.
Guess we're guessing now.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Hi. Garbage can back up. Let's go here. This guy was complaining, so let's get the sign back together here.
Glad you're around.
Thank you. That's nice to hear. All right, so we've got that repaired. I think everything else. And then over here in the back area, we've got the.
Hello again.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
Always nice.
And then back here is the museum here. This is the Welcome Center.
Nice to see you out here.
Oop.
Hey.
Visitor Center and Museum. This is the Visitor Center of the park's main hub.
No name.
Visitors can buy tickets, get information, and explore the museum inside. The museum showcases the park's plants and wildlife. Completing lexicon entries allows you to install new exhibits. Animal entries require all behavioral badges to be documented. Once a species is fully completed, head to the museum to place its exhibits. Each exhibit tells part of the park's story. Stop by when you can. There's always something worth seeing.
Printer's jammed more times than I blinked.
So yeah, so this is when you get the different plant species and stuff. They will go in here, and then you've got this area here. That's the park, an overhead view of the park, which is kind of cool.
Hey, doing your
This
round?
is some. Can you stop running? Stop. Thank you. All right, this is fossil bed. So I dug down a little bit here. And we got some poster areas
Good
here.
to run into you.
This is the museum section where, as they were saying, once you get the lexicon, once you collect all of the information about a character, a creature, an animal. So once we get the picture of the drinking, eating, rest, and awareness, we'll be able to put up the bear exhibit here in the museum. That's kind of cool. People getting tickets over here.
Hi there.
Hey, everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
How's it going?
Hey,
Always nice to
I-
spot a
Good to
ranger.
run
I
into
just
you.
work here.
Hey.
All right.
glad you were
And there's the bookstore. All right, so let's take a look at the map because we'll take these pictures of the plants and then I'll show you how they go in. We've got to come out of here.
The slower you walk, the more you see. People just
Very
don't
true.
get it.
And we're going to make a right. Okay, so we're going to come out here, right? Yeah, we're going to make it.
Glad you're
Alright.
around.
How's it going?
Doing well. We're going to run though
Hey.
because we want to hurry up and get this
Hey,
done. We're almost at an hour. But I want to show you how this works real quick.
Hey,
Hello again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? They're all friendly people. Very friendly people. That guy's in some pain, but... Oh, sorry.
good to run into you.
Yeah, literally. Good to run into me. Literally. You literally ran right into me. All right, so we're going to head out. Everybody's doing okay, it looks like.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Hello again.
Good morning.
Hello again.
Good morning. We should call this the good morning game. All right, what do we got here, folks? This guy's, he's all right.
Hey,
Hey. You're a bear.
Hello again.
Hello,
to
hello.
run into you.
What are you doing? What are you doing over here, dude? Not really sure. He's a little off the beaten path. Let's see what he's doing.
nice to see you out here.
Nice to see you too. Why aren't you on the path? He's got the basic all-day pass. It expires on the 24th. So today, I'm assuming that's okay. Expiration date 6/24. It is 6/24, so I'm assuming, right? Fishing and forest, we'll give it back. I'll say it's valid.
I'll clue them.
Yeah, I guess I got to
I'll get going.
There you go. That's
Always a pleasure.
That's all I wanted. Get back on the path, please. What do you-
Hello again.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're gonna curl around here and I will show you.
Just what I need.
And then we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. Otherwise I will get sucked in and the next thing you know I think that's the other thing too, is they do a great job of just feeding you the jobs, you know what I mean? So you kind of come along. We're looking and we're going to stop running now. This. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're using the ranger sense to kind of see it. There it is there, I believe. And once again, you hit your C button. Wait, I've lost it. Where is it? Right there. C button. Unknown field flower.
Thanks for taking the time to notice what others might miss.
Okay, so if we open the lexicon, let's close and open the lexicon. We'll see that now in our flora we have a new entry, and it's for the white clover. Conservation least concern, it grows to 5 to 20 centimeters, perennial herbaceous plant, small round clusters of white to pale pink florets, low creeping stems and root at nodes and form mats, trifoliate leaves with 3 rounded leaflets, often marked with pale chevrons.
Hey, one of our trails is barely recognizable these days. Can you clear it up and make it passable again? I'll send you the coordinates.
All right, she's going to send us let's hit the X button.
You've got this. I'll be listening.
I know, but first I'm going back to the museum so I can show you guys how to deal with this. Okay, so we've gotten our I think that's it right there. So let's go there. Oof. Let's take care of this though. We'll take but a minute, right? Alright, tab, put that back in your pocket. Let's get back to the museum. I'm gonna cut across. Let's cut across here. I think we should be able to. That's a fine thing, right? I'm here yelling at people for not being on the path, and yet here's me, not on the path. Now, what is it with people standing over here?
Always nice.
Hey, everything all right?
I don't know. Let me see your permit. Basic, 625, all day pass. He's good. All right, we'll give it back.
Appreciate the check.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get out of your way.
Sounds
Good
good.
to run into you.
I could search him for restricted items. Fire gel, no, he's good. I think he's good. Ignition materials, actually, 4 ounces. So they're allowed 4 ounces of ignition materials. So we've got nothing on him. Okay, we're gonna let him go.
Hello again.
Valid.
All right, thanks, Ranger.
Excuse me, ma'am. What are you?
Take care, Ranger.
Yeah, you
Appreciate the help.
Hi there.
Do you need me, ma'am?
Hey.
Nice to see you out here.
I see your permit. Pro Plus afternoon pass. This is morning still. Usually it says here afternoon from 12 p. Okay, so 6:18. It's also expired. We're gonna give her a card expired.
That doesn't make sense. I paid for it.
When? And I'm gonna ask her to leave the park.
Hope you're happy.
I'm very happy.
Appreciate the help.
Well, sorry it had to go that way, ma'am, but you don't have what you need. So we're gonna go back to the museum. I'm gonna show you how this works. We got the photo of the what was it, clover? I have issues with that in my yard actually.
Nice
Those clover are killers, man. All right, so once you get back to Ranger Town or base camp, I guess it would be called, or something.
That helps a lot.
And again, with the animals, you got to get pictures of all of their behavior. So once you get all the pictures of their behavior, you can add them to the museum. But for right now, I'm just going to show you, what it looks like. We got the photo of the flora and fauna. Oh, look, everybody cleared out, huh?
I'm prioritizing my sanity.
There we go. So that's yellow, so we can place the museum. There you go. Now, if we get our camera out, we zoom in. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Do you think GPS counts as cheating?
So you get a picture, and I think that's some of the clover pressed in glass, and then you get a little write-up about it. So it's that's what you get. It's pretty cool.
You ever see lichen up close? Worth it.
What is with you people in lichen? All right, so I think we're gonna call it here. We'll take the rest of the day. And then can't talk to my fellow ranger. And when we come back next time, we'll pick it up from here, and we will we're gonna work on the next trail. Izzy has us working on the next trail, which is right over here in the purple. I'm not sure what district that is, but yeah, we'll be working there. So this is the next one to work on, this purple trail here. Takes us up the mountain, so it'll be fun. So until I see you again, be safe, be well, be good, and be back here next time. And we'll talk soon, all right? Bye-bye.